don't forget to subscribe and help the channel get to 150k subs. Welcome to my FANS Wethu TV. It's the Betway Premiership. Orlando Pirates 0, Sekhukhune 1. I'm joined by Mr. Tatiana.
Tatana the Tsonga Oak.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Absheni. What a wonderful game that we did watch, today. Unfortunate, of course, we were on the losing end, as Orlando Pirates. I didn't really foresee us, starting on a loss, definite, But then I think Sekhukhune, to be quite honest, and also just to give people numbers, we played them 10 times in the top flight league. We won 6 times, and they won 3 times. And of those 2 wins, it's consecutive, this one and the last one from the other season. So let them not fool people that Orlando Pirates is their daily bread, But with that being said as well, it is fair enough for you to say that in recent times, of course, you give Orlando Pirates, run for their money. It is not an easy team to play up against. So again, we play against Eric Tinkler, who's quite pedantic, with his tactics, pedantic also in terms of his style of play and who he plays against. Orlando Pirates today came 4-2-3-1 Penom. We have a center pairing of Umbogazi. We have Dion Holt on the left. We had Tepo Mashulwan. I don't think Tepo really had a great debut. And also I question that, is he a right back? Because just on him, when the first half started, he could be able to overlap, but he could not invert, because in some of instances he needed to be able to invert and just play the ball, of course, in the last third or take a shot and everything. He looks like he's a typical right winger. I wanted to play a lot of crosses. I don't know if maybe that's the style of play now Orlando Pirates is adopting going forward, having to play with crosses. But I don't think he had a good game. Then in the middle of the park, Sihle Umohle Nduli, beautiful. His technical and tactical acumen of reading the game, it showed up from previous game to today's game as well. Of course, in the middle of the park, he had the culinary arts himself, a person who gives out condiments to anybody who needs them, and that is the master chef. Definite, you can be able to tell master chef he's not fully fit to be able to play 90 minutes because he played 70. He cramped, the last game he cramped 60th, 57th minute there, but he had a steady first half as well, and you could tell Kize, he was tasked to press Umbule, but he really didn't survive. Dog, like just relax. And also I think there was that thing of like, we played against him, we want to show who he is, but then he came out top. Tito Maswanganyi just in front of them. To be quite honest, my dog, I think Tito Maswanganyi, he can, like now, I don't think he fits to play as a 10, right? I think he fits to play as an 8. Why am I saying that? It seems like this type of coach, if you remember, even with Marumo last year when he had Udlu and these other 2 Zimbabwean guys, right, on Marumo Gallants, they were releasing the ball faster, and it seems like, that's the kind of play that you need, right? And he holds the ball. It's either you're going to be fast in releasing the ball or you fast thinker like Ukabelo Dlamini, because teams that play against us, I'm really sorry to sound like a broken record, teams that we play against us, they play on a low block and transition. That's what they're going to do, but definitely he had a good game, but I just don't think this game was the perfect fit to Tito, And then we had a police. I don't really think he had a good game as well. He did his best, more of a first half, and really he was here nor there. I think really trademark, we saw it towards the end of first half where he was taking on Matsimbi, and I think like somebody said, really if he was somebody who was a cheater, Matsimbi, he committed, and as he commits, he would have waited for him to touch him, and it is a penalty, and I didn't do that. The trademark, of course, the ball went out wide. Rio Pani, I think I've seen enough. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I always say that. But I think, man, if you're not... Like, we really don't understand him, you know.
Yeah.
I think also even the team, you know, I think even the goalkeeper, his distribution as well needs to improve, because sometimes he does run over the shoulder of the defender, you know, like doing the crescent moon run, but every time they don't really pick him up. I don't know. And I think, again, it speaks to what I said to you. Maswanganyi not releasing the ball quicker, because Maswanganyi doesn't have to drop too deep, dog. What's his name? Supombule can be able to give you the pass, just turn and be able to play it up front. Second half started before we were scored. I don't know who passed him the ball. I really don't know what happened. First touch, dog, he couldn't control the goal. Then, of course, when we look at Sekhukhune, I think they came with the 4-2-3-1 as well, but it was more of like a 7. That's why also defending. That's why I'm saying, like, they were quite pedantic in terms of how they really wanted to play, because you had Matsimbi not going up, right? You had Uvuye was not going up as you'd see him. Beautiful, and everybody's complimenting the number 19. Former Kazri centre back, which is Midupi Tokolo, comfortable on the ball. Mixture of experience and, you know, the new breed, because I think this is his second game. He played against T&Cs Galaxy. And then in the middle of the park, last time they started with Mkhize and Team, but now they said Monare and Mkhize, you know. Then just forgive me, I just forgot who was in front of them, but they had Ngube as well, because it was also like confusing. Is it 4-4-1-1, 4-2-1 as well? But we saw it differently. Ngube had a great game, you know, doing all the work, doing all the decoy runs, and man, we had a lot of corners that we could have converted, right? And I think they would have died to have those kind of corners. But that one chance that they got, I think who was fouled, I think one of the rare times, second half, where Vuy is going down the line, I don't know who fouled him. They got that. It was a ball that played, and they couldn't clear the ball. And what a beautiful finish by Mkhize. You could tell, like, udlali one pala, that guy, bro. Like, if it was somebody in Natlawa, I shapile one, but you could tell that guy udlalile one pala, dog. I be a face polar.
Yeah.
Beautiful goal. He had a solid shift, and I think something that we as Orlando Pirates fans we're not ready of is that Mariko is definitely going to is going to pinch Supombule, or they're going to make a room for Supombule where they take out maybe Maswanganyi. Mariko, when they say foreign players need to bring like something different to our league, he brings that with confidence. I'm telling you, it's badging him, bro. Like, from now on, just look how he's going to play going forward. But yeah, I think my man of the match, definitely, I do apologize. Congratulations to Ronaldo, the Sekhukhune goalkeeper. You know, again, a clean sheet. I think his story is an inspiring story as well. You know, from last season he played, I think, 7 games, kept 2 clean sheets, went to the national team. Today, a clean sheet, you know, it speaks volumes. And they still have another centre back called Katlego Mohame. If I'm pronouncing his surname very well, he was playing for Sundowns, loaned to Sekhukhune. I think his move now is permanent, and he was not playing last season, and it just tells you about also the experience that they have. For me personally, somebody said for me personally in one line doesn't make sense. It's okay, but for me, I think somebody having all of that experience wins you games. We've seen it with Wits, we've seen it with Supersport, we've seen it with Orlando Pirates, we've seen it. So I really foresee Sekhukhune, you know, going up from the top 4 finish. It really tells you that they wanna either be number 1, number 2, or number 3. They will be satisfied with that, and the kind of experience that they have. Even the subs, you could tell those kind of players that they were bringing on, it's experienced players, you know. But to Orlando Pirates, we on to the next one. I think also Abdesalam Wadu has like his task is tough, because he needs to be able to make each and every player a 40-man squad players. And you're dismantling also the players, the squad that we had in terms of like lineup. That's what I'm saying, because you had Umahopa. With the additions that we have, it's okay, but please play the tried and tested, you know.
Yeah.
And the other ones will just be able to inject that energy and catch on how we really want to play.
Yeah.
I wish nothing but the best for him. You know, I think the utmost thing that is perplexing to him is just having a 40-man squad where he's used to having. He said he had 26 to 28 players in Marumo Gallants, you know. But man of the match, I'm giving it to Umkhize. Wonderful to watch. Just behind just in front of the center backs, him and Mnare, tactical acumen, discipline, you know, sometimes you just have to suffer without the ball, and those are kind of players that are willing to do that for the team so that the team can be able to keep a clean sheet. We'll see you on we're facing Marumo Gallants, but of course we'll see you on Saturday. Thank you
very much, dog.
Sure.
Top star. Hey Tabafetu, this video is brought to you by EasyBet. Click the link in the description to sign up and use code FANS50 to receive a 50 Rand sign up bonus. And also T&Cs apply. Under 18s are not permitted to gamble. Tango.